So I called Scott. He said, of course, I meant what I said back then, and so when I called Oscar, August 7th or 8th, I told him that we confirmed that he wasn't the brother of Ramiro, that we did find his father, and that we had a lawyer for him. And that's been, what, about 10 months now, and a lot has occurred. We have also become friends along this journey. When I say we, I mean Aurelena Farfan, myself, brought Don Tranquilino to the United States on May 28th, where we were met by Scott, Oscar, and his family, and they met for the first time physically. They had only spoken through Skype in the past, and it's an incredible story, and we'll let Oscar speak of what this has meant for him in his life, and how everything is going to change, and how he's attempting to cope with it. I can begin to imagine what this means, but Dos R's is only one of our cases. In the Dos R's, as you heard me say, that the case was originally exhumed in 1995. And you might correct me with this because I don't know the exact dates, but I think in 2009, the Inter-American Court, in one of its sentences, tells the Guatemalan, the state of Guatemala, that they should re-exhume the bodies to try to identify them, because now there was new technology that could be used to identify them. The Guatemalan government did not have the capacity to do so. The foundation, we have a specialized DNA laboratory, specializes in extracting DNA from bone. We have special software that was developed by a company called Gene Codes. Its creator and president is here, Howard Cash has joined us today. And this software was developed for the identification of the victims of the World Trade Center. And Gene Codes donated a copy to Guatemala so we can conduct these comparisons. And it's as if the software was designed for such a complex situation as Guatemala. So the Guatemalan government came to us and asked us if we could go back, re-exhume the bodies in Dos R's, and try to identify the victims. So that's how Don Tranquilino came to us, his father, because we contacted all the surviving family members, took their reference samples, and again took samples from the skeletons and began to do comparisons using this software. So far we have identified 4 of the 152 victims that we have. Now, those numbers will vary, but our findings are that we have at least, or a minimum number of 152 individuals. And we are comparing those to all the families, including now Oscar's sample. He also becomes a reference for his remaining 8 brothers and sisters and his mother that were also killed there. But once again, that is just one of the cases we're working on. Probably a little more pertinent to the discussion going on in Washington currently is that we are working in what's called